What is happening here? Wyan and Jungkook awkwardly separated from each other. Jia, listen. You both were kissing behind my back? She looked at them in disbelief. Sis, come down. Listen to us first. Hey babe, I'm here. A girl named Rima threw herself in his arms, then kissed his cheeks. His fiancée. Hi Jia, is that Wyan? She looks kinda... Well, never mind. Let's go, babe. Wait, Rima. I need to talk to you. Go. We'll talk later. No, I need to explain. Just go! Jungkook hesitated first but left. He didn't really care about Rima or her family, but it felt from Jia's tone that she needed to talk to her best friend first, as she had always been more close to Wyan than him. One side of his mind was telling that it wasn't a good idea to leave them alone, but then again another was telling Jia loved Wyan. There's no need to worry about Wyan with Jia, although she was angry. So although he hesitated, he left them alone. So, my brother, huh? I can explain. I don't mean to hide this from you, but what? Why did you two kiss? Jia was angry that she had no clue about this, and she had anger issues which was growling badly inside her. I got carried away. Carried away? You weren't carried away unless you were attracted. You both are, and you never mentioned it. I'm sorry, you were supposed to be my best friend, and you betrayed me like this. How could you? I didn't betray you. I just couldn't bring myself to tell you after all the favors you did to me. I'm sorry. I'm sure you know my brother is going to marry soon. Don't you? Can you imagine what will happen if I told his fiancée what you two did? No, don't you do that, please. Why shouldn't I? Rima deserves to know everything, but you don't deserve my friendship. Neither he deserves to be my brother. You both broke my trust. Hear me out. We never planned it. It just happened and we got carried away. We never did it before. It was first time. First time? Seriously? I don't understand how you two can kiss being knowing that he's engaged and he's my brother. How can you still not realize how wrong this is? I know it is wrong and I regret it. It was a mistake. Can't you just tell me once that you have feelings for him? I was your best friend. You hurt me when I trusted you the most. Are you really my friend? I'm really sorry. I really am. I didn't mean to hurt you. I know I did wrong. Please forgive me. I mean, what kind of person you are to make out with your best friend's brother, knowing well that he's committed? You know how wrong it is. You still did it. How do you expect me to be the same after this? You both were the most important person in my life, and you both didn't even care about what I'm going through right now. I'm sorry. I know it was wrong. It just happened, and I'm guilty for that. I really do. Sorry is not even close to how I feel right now. Sorry isn't enough. I can't forgive you for this. I have always been there for you. And you repaid me all this by doing this? You both doesn't even care for me. You never did. That's not true, Jia. Oh, just shut up. You know what? Now I started to think that your parents did assume that you are disgusting. That's why they left you in that orphanage, not caring if you'll live or die. Guess what? I'm having the same thoughts right now. They were not wrong leaving a snake like you to die. He left angrily and Wyan fell on the floor, not controlling the load of her emotions. What just happened? Her own best friend, whom she loved more than anything, who was the only one she had in her entire life, just told her she wouldn't care if she died. Her heart weighted heavily and tears filled her eyes as she struggled to comprehend the harsh reality she was facing. The cruelty of her friend's words fissured her soul, leaving her feeling devastated and alone. She wasn't sure how to cope with the overwhelming emotions of sadness that gripped her heart, just when her heart felt like it was breaking. Why all this happened to her? Jia was right. She must be a terrible person that everybody left her like her parents, like her best friend. She was just a worthless, rich person. She really didn't deserve to leave. To Jia's room after a while and she was crying. Says, here comes another traitor. You don't get to call me sister. You don't worth my trust. Calm down. Listen to me first. I thought I'm close with you, with her, but both of you doesn't consider to tell me anything. And you? How dare you play with her emotions, you bastard? Is she a game to you? Jia, listen. I love her. You what? You have a fiancé. I don't. Let me tell you everything I didn't earlier, because you are sensitive and you are well aware about your anger issues. Probably she didn't tell you for the same reason. I love Ryan. She had always been the one for me, but she doesn't know that yet. I wasn't sure if she had feelings for me, so this dumb idea came from my friends to make her jealous by announcing my fake marriage. That engagement, Rima, those in-laws, all are fake. She doesn't know any of it. This isn't her fault. And also earlier I kissed her because I wanted to. She didn't. So you are the one who is breaking my trust and playing with her emotions. Wasn't there any woman left in the world that you have to gain feelings for her and ruin our precious friendship? You can't control yourself from falling in love. It just happens. I know you have low control in anger, but I hope you didn't go too harsh on her. She is your best friend. I practically insulted her to death, you rascal. You what? You shouldn't have do that when you don't have the right to do so. You are dating Taeyong, my best friend, don't you? You are practically sleeping with my best friend. Have you told me? No, then you shouldn't be this affected when I did the same. She looked down, being all guilty when realization hit her. Jia had anger issues. She always lost her mind when she becomes angry. Now that her anger had started to fade, realization was washing through what she had done. She wished she could take them back. She regretted that she couldn't control her anger and hurt her best friend. She could imagine how hurt and sad Ryan must be by her harsh words. We should go to her. You and me both need to apologize to her. Bro, I did the terrible thing to her, she said while crying loudly. What did you do? Did you hit her? Damn it, Jia, tell me. I told her to die and about her parents. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I love her. What? You? He rushed to Ryan's room, assuming that she must be sick, sad, knowing that Jia had just kicked her most sensitive unhealed spot that had barely stopped bleeding. The door was open, so he quickly entered, but left shocked and his eyes widened in horror when he found Ryan senseless on the floor. He was stunned for a moment, but he quickly regained his composure and took her in his lap. Ryan, love, please open your eyes. His voice broke out of worry. He shaked her, splashed water on her face, but no response. Hey, you better be okay. I can't live without you. He couldn't control himself now. Tears started to roll down from his cheeks. Let me see. Jia was the doctor herself, so Jungkook let her check Ryan. Jia knelt down next to her and checked her pulse and breathing while Jungkook was shaking in fear because he couldn't feel her pulse. He had checked twice, but still, there's nothing. Jesus, no! What? Please tell me she's okay. The panic in his voice was evident of his fear. He waited for her answer like he was holding his life on a breath, but Ryan couldn't answer. She was crying severely. Tell me, what is it? I think she's having a heart attack. What?